Hey everybody. So this next video is going to be on transitional epithelial tissue. Once again, similar to that of stratified columnar epithelial tissue, these are ones you're not going to see as often, um, but they're really important. And the one place that we're going to talk about in particular, where we're going to find these tissues, are going to be places like the urinary bladder. And that's because if you think about what your bladder does, it's going to hold on to liquid. It's going to store liquid. But more importantly, think of it kind of like a balloon. As time goes on and you start to store more and more liquid, it's going to begin to stretch those tissues. That's something you don't see that often in the body. So with that said, transitional epithelial tissue's job is to relax and distend. All right, so it's going to fill up with things. So an example here, the bladder. The bladder, when relaxed, as you see in this image right here, you're going to see the tissues kind of in their normal state. However, over time, they can stretch out. When these tissues start to stretch out, they will send signals to the brain, basically letting you know that you have to go. And then when you do that, they'll go back to normal, and then the signal will stop. So a couple things here. Number one, they have the ability to stretch and send signals through the body in that means. Number two, just it's a little bit weird because it's not just one type of epithelial tissue. In this case, you're going to see cuboidal and columnar tissue, and their job again is to allow for the stretching and relaxing of those tissues. So that's just one example of transitional epithelial tissue, and if you have any questions on that, please let me know, and we can look at a few more examples.